One day, a big bear was hit by a car and left injured on the roadside. Its leg hurt and trembling.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Seeing it in distress, a kind-hearted family rushed to help, taking it straight to the vet. With gentle care, the veterinarians helped the bear begin to heal. The family fed it, gave it water, and even bathed it, treating the bear as one of their own. Over time, it grew stronger, playing joyfully and becoming a beloved member of their home. When it fully recovered, the family faced a heartbreaking choice. They had to release it back into the wild. Though they said goodbye, the love and care they had shown stayed forever in the bear's memory. 3 years later, on a snowy day, it finally spotted its beloved human friend, and recognizing him instantly, it ran straight into his arms, hugging him tightly in a reunion full of pure love. On her way to work, a kind veterinarian spotted a weak rainbow lorikeet lying on the road. Its wing was badly injured, so she gently took the bird to her clinic. There, she cleaned its wounds, disinfected the injury, gave it a warm bath, and carefully dried its tiny body. Every day she fed it, cared for it, and showered it with love. After about a month, the little lorikeet grew stronger, walking around the house, playing happily with her, and even making a new bird friend. And then came the most beautiful surprise. Under her care and love, its wing fully healed, and the rainbow lorikeet took flight once again. Eight years had passed. Yet the instant this lioness spotted her former caretaker, she ran to him with overwhelming joy. Their bond had begun years earlier, when a fragile lion cub wandered into the life of a kind ranger. Seeing her desperate need for love and protection, he brought her to the wildlife center and became the father she never had. He fed her from bottles, soothed her cries, and patiently earned her trust. Time flew by, and eventually, he had to leave the center. That day was heartbreaking. She clung to him, refusing to let go. Now, years later, he returned to his old center. The lioness, fully grown, recognized him instantly and embraced him tightly. To her, he would always be more than a savior. He was her dad. This woman had always loved biology. One day, while checking samples from a farm, she found a duck that had dropped an egg, and she decided to bring it back to the lab. Instead of letting it develop in its shell, she carefully placed the egg in a special plastic bag. Together with her research team, she injected nutrient solutions and developmental supplements to give the embryo a chance to grow and survive without a shell. Day by day, the tiny life began forming, gradually developing all its vital parts. As the embryo grew into a duckling, she nurtured it with love, feeding it, keeping it warm, and watching its little personality emerge. Over time, the duckling grew strong, running through the house, playing with the cat, and even swimming indoors. Now the duck has a new family and lives happily with her. A kind-hearted young woman once found a lost leopard cub who had been separated from his mother. She brought him home, fed him milk, played with him, and raised him with love. Under her care, the fragile cub grew stronger, playing happily with her and even with other leopards. As time passed, the cub grew into a powerful leopard, and she knew the day would come when he had to return to the wild. Yet her kindness and love remained with him, etched in his heart. 5 years later, fate brought them together again. During a field study in the forest, the leopard recognized her instantly. He walked toward her, and in a moment filled with joy and tears, she wrapped her arms around him. In her quiet backyard, she found a tiny, motionless creature that would change her life forever. Concerned, she gently carried it into her cozy home. Under her care, the fragile baby began to thrive, and soon revealed itself to be a sugar glider. Excited, she began learning everything about these remarkable little animals. Each day, she fed it special formula and watched it grow stronger, healthier, and full of life. A deep bond quickly formed. The sugar glider would cling to her finger with its tiny paws, showing trust and affection. As it grew, its playful spirit shone through. It squealed with joy whenever she took it outside, and soon it began to glide. She helped it practice daily, cheering with pride, then brought it home to reward it with treats and love. One day, a couple discovered a tiny, abandoned caracal. They brought the little kitten home, giving it milk and gentle care. They played with it, cuddled it, and soon the tiny caracal slept peacefully in their arms. Over time, the caracal grew stronger and healthier. It became playful, running around the house and even playing with the family dog. The little wild cat quickly became a beloved member of the household. As it got older, its mischievous side came out, and it loved playing with its human mom. But what it enjoyed most of all was being petted and loved. Now, the caracal thrives in a happy home, surrounded by a family who adores it. One day, the family dog discovered a lost iguana and brought it home. Surprised but moved, the owner decided to take the little creature in. She gently bathed it, gave it food, and spent time playing with it. Day by day, the iguana adjusted to its new life. It began greeting her with joy whenever she came home from a long, tiring day, and even played alongside the family cat. Everyone in the house grew to love the gentle reptile. What started as a simple rescue soon became something much more. The iguana was no longer just a guest, but a beloved member of the family. One day, while out searching for birds, a couple discovered a tiny baby squirrel in distress. Filled with compassion, they didn't hesitate to take the fragile creature home.
Because you can see there on his body.
At first, the squirrel was very weak. Knowing it needed urgent care, they gently fed it milk to help it regain strength. Day by day, the little one began to recover. The couple quickly grew attached, showering the squirrel with love and affection. Under their care, it started to thrive, especially enjoying the gentle scratches it received from its new family. They treated the squirrel as if it were their own child, making sure it had everything it needed to live happily. Watching it play around the house, they felt grateful for the chance to give this small life a second chance, and for the joy it had brought into theirs. One day, Lucy's family dog discovered a tiny baby hawk near their home. Worried for its safety, Lucy gently picked it up and brought it inside. She fed the fragile bird, stroked its feathers, and cared for it as if it were her own. Under her loving care, the hawk grew stronger with each passing day. Lucy gave it plenty of good food, and even helped it practice flying. Watching the little bird spread its wings was a joy for her family. As time went on and the hawk matured, Lucy knew it was time to set it free. Months later, the most touching moment came. The hawk returned. It perched on the family's window, waiting patiently. Lucy welcomed her old friend inside and offered its favorite treat, just like before. After so long apart, the moment this lynx recognized the photographer, it walked right up to him and couldn't stop cuddling. Who says only dogs know how to welcome their owners? The way this donkey greets her dad coming home is just as sweet.
Neighbors?
Don't you agree that if all animals were this gentle and loving, our world would be a much safer place? It seems a week away from Dad was just too long for this little kangaroo. He missed him so much. What a beautiful and heartwarming friendship, don't you think? After nearly 2 years missing, this cat finally made it home to the owner who never lost hope.
Oh, honey. Oh, don't make me cry.
What?
Awesome.
His name's Diego.
Aw, what is it, honey?
Oh my god. Oh, my kids are gonna flip out.
Animals have the purest way of showing love, like this good boy who hadn't seen his family in 3 weeks and couldn't hide his joy when they returned.
I really, really want you to lay your head down on my lap. This is my life goal.
This dog, rescued from a devastating fire, found his owner again. An emotional reunion for a survivor who lost so much.
Who's here? Oh, my goodness. Did Uncle... Oh, honey boy. Hi. 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 Hi.
2 years later, she's finally home, and the sweetest moment of all is reuniting with her babies.
Oh, kiss. Oh, kiss. Catch your beak in my bowl.
Elephants can be incredibly social, and with the right human, their hugs speak louder than words. Every day, Miguel the pig proves that animals feel love too. He greets his guardian with a ritual of affection. She thought her parrot was gone forever, but destiny proved they were soulmates all along. Here's how two cats greet their dad after he comes back home. Animals are such agreeable friends. They ask no questions. They pass no criticisms. They simply love us and stand by us. That's why they deserve our kindness, respect, and protection. Let's care for them as they care for us. Subscribe now for more heartfelt stories of love and loyalty.